Very famous coin. It is the 1990 proof penny. Now this proof penny is supposed to have an S, as we can see here in this image displayed. The coin on the left has an S, the coin on the right does not have an S. Now we're not talking about the regular business strike coin. Here's an example of a business strike coin on the left and the no S proof on the right. So you can tell the difference between a proof coin and a business strike coin. The one on the left is not supposed to have a mint mark. The one on the right is actually supposed to have an S mint mark. So that is only on the proof coin that you're supposed to have an S. So if you find a 1990 proof coin that does not have an S mint mark, that is going to be valuable. Now this coin here is a very high graded coin. It's graded at a proof 69, so nearly a perfect grade. If you guys got any 1990 proof coin sets, be sure to look for the no S 1990 penny, because this coin here sold for over $19,000. Now this one didn't sell for big money, but it is a broad strike with a partial brockage. So we can see that there clearly in the image displayed. That is indeed an error coin. And this coin here sold for a little over $30. Now this next coin here sold on eBay. It's actually a 1991 that's been broad struck. Now it hasn't been graded. I would probably get this graded. I would love to have this in a coin slab or just, you know, in my coin collection in general, but it only sold for a little over $15. So I was really surprised with that one. Now here's a 1991 penny that sold on eBay. The obverse and the reverse are struck through. So we kind of see that here on the obverse of the coin. You can see that the design of the coin is faded around the rim of the coin. You don't see the word Liberty much there, and really you don't really see the whole date almost. Now on the back you can see that it is faded as well along the rim of the coin where it says United States of America and 1 cent, and it is graded as the obverse and the reverse being struck through. Now this coin sold on eBay for only $33, so nothing too crazy, but hey, it's a $30 coin. You find it in your pocket change. Not too bad, but probably not worth getting graded. Alright, so this is a very well-known coin to look for. What you want to look for on the 1992 penny is the close AM. Now the top image there is a wide AM. You see how the A and the M are not touching? If you look there at the bottom, you can see that the A and the M are nearly touching, and that is a close AM. Here is an example of a 1992 close AM, Denver minted 1992 close AM, that is extremely valuable. Now this is not graded at a mint stated grade or anything like this. I would almost guarantee this thing was found in pocket change, this penny here. So this penny here sold for over $5,600. This is by far one of my favorite coins to look for. So simple. All you guys got to do, put it underneath the microscope and search for these 1992 close AMs. $5,000 for that coin there. Here's just a random 1992 penny. Want to throw this in here. This is a 1992 penny that's been double struck and broad struck, and it sold for over $190. Thought that was interesting. Now here is an error penny that's sold on eBay. Now this coin hasn't been graded by a coin grading company or anything like that. It just sold on eBay as is, and I would love to have something like this in my coin collection. I personally do not have one of these. This is a 1993 error penny coin, and it sold for a little over $20 on eBay. Something you want to look for on the 1994, I've covered this in the past, is a double die reverse. So if you guys want to see your coins up close like this, you can get a USB coin microscope on couchcollectibles.com. You see the doubling of the pillars of the Lincoln Memorial. Now you see the doubling there in between those two pillars right there. You can really see it. That's what you want to look for on the reverse of the 1994 penny. Now here's an example of a penny that has that doubling on the reverse of the coin. It is graded at a mint state 65. The coin grading scale only goes up to 70. So that is a very high grade, very good condition coin. This penny sold for over $975. Now if we look at another penny, now this one here has been probably found in pocket change. It looks like it's been circulated. It's not in the greatest shape, but it does have that DDR, that double die reverse on the Lincoln Memorial pillars. Now, this penny is graded at about uncirculated 58, so it's not a mint state grade, but it's still pretty decent grade. And this penny, you can tell the difference in value between the grades. This penny only sold for around $50 as compared to over a $900 penny with a much higher grade. This is what you want to look for, doubling on all the lettering on the coin. Here's another example of that, and we're just going to go through a couple examples there. You can see the Liberty is doubled as well. Now the price on these pennies are going to vary based on the condition of the coin and of course when the coin is actually sold. This first one here is a 1995 double die penny. Now it's graded at a mint state 69, so it's a very, very high graded coin. Now this double die penny here sold for over $1,100. Now here's an example of one that's graded at a mint state 68. It's sold for over $315. Here is a 1996 Lincoln penny that has been struck through on the obverse. So we see here on the reverse of the coin that is perfectly fine. The design looks normal. There's nothing wrong with it. Now on the obverse, we see that it has been struck through. So that is very, very cool. I like that error coin. This 1996 penny here sold for over $65. So it didn't sell for hundreds, but still, it's a $65 penny. This next one here is just an off-center error taking place on the 1996 Lincoln penny. Now you can look for off-centers on just about any type of coin. This one only sold for a little over $5 on eBay, so nothing too crazy. And it's not graded or anything like that, so $5. Now this double struck coin here, this coin sold on eBay as is. It hasn't been graded or anything like that. Something like this you're obviously not going to find in a coin roll, as it would not fit in a coin roll. But who knows how you find these things, you know, nowadays. Now, this coin here sold for over $85, 85 US dollars. And this is pretty noticeable. You can see that the word trust there is really cut off. It's almost halfway cut through, and that is because this penny was actually struck on a foreign planchet. So it was struck on the wrong planchet, and the way that you guys can really tell if it's struck on a foreign planchet is to weigh it. This penny only weighs 1.9 grams. So it should weigh 2.5 grams. A zinc penny should weigh 2.5 grams. This one here only weighs 1.9, so that will give it value. This penny here, because of that error, sold for over $230. But what we're really going to be looking for underneath the microscope today is the doubled ear. So it's a double die obverse on the 1997 penny. You can see up close that his ear is doubled there, Lincoln's ear. Here's one that's sold on eBay. You can see that it's been found in pocket change. It's got damage. It's not been graded, not in the best condition by any means, and it sold for 17 bucks. But if we're talking the same exact coin with the double ear error, this one here is graded at a mint state 66, and it sold for over $240. So we go from $17 to over $200, just depending on the condition of the coin and if it's graded or not. So here is a business strike coin, 1998 penny. Now here is a proof 1998 penny. So the proof has an S mint mark. You can see that it's got the mirror-like finish. It's very detailed in design. Here's the regular business strike pennies that you would find typically every day in your pocket change. Now here's an example of what we're going to be looking for underneath the coin microscope. This is what we want to look for on the 1998 business strike Lincoln penny. So the regular 1998 pennies that you always find in your pocket change, this is what you want to look for. You see how the A and the M are not touching? That is called a wide AM. So that's what we want to look for underneath the coin microscope. We want to look for the wide AMs. Now this penny here has that wide AM. It is the 1998 business strike, and this penny sold for a little over $350. Now if we move on to the proof penny, you can see the difference between a close AM and a wide AM right here in the image displayed. So on the left, you can see the close AM, the A and the M are touching, the A and the M of America. And then you can see there on the right, the A and the M are separated, which is the wide AM. Now on the 1998 proof, the S mint mark penny, on the 1998S, you want to look for the close AM. So on the 1998 business strike, you want to look for wide AM. On the 1998 proof penny, you want to look for the close AM. That's going to be the more rare one. Now, this proof penny here sold for over $1,200. Keep in mind it does have an extremely high grade and it is a proof deep cameo, so that does give it value as well. This is just a 1999 penny that has a double strike, with one strike being 30% off center. Now you can clearly find something like this in your pocket change without a USB coin microscope. It's very noticeable, and definitely just always be checking your change for simple stuff like this. Now this penny here sold for over $1,100. Next up is an interesting coin. Now this has been broad struck and the obverse has been struck through. So when the coin was being produced, the coin has been struck through some type of object, and that is the imprint there that you get there on the front of the coin, the obverse of the coin. Now this coin here didn't sell for big money, but it still sold for over $90. Next up, with another 1999 penny that has been double struck. You see that taking place most noticeably at the top of the coin. You can see the phrase "In God We Trust" is doubled twice there, and this penny here sold for over $95. Next up is another double struck penny that has a flip over and collar. Now you can see that there most noticeably at the bottom of the coin through Lincoln's chest, going diagonally all the way through Lincoln's hair, and then you see the word 1 cent there all the way on the side going through that penny. So you got the back, the reverse design on the front of the penny there from this type of error. Now this penny here sold for over $285. Now next up is the famous 1999 penny. I've covered this in one of my other videos. This penny sold for over $138,000, and that is because it was muled with a dime. So you got the penny on the front and then a dime reverse there on the back. So you're supposed to have the Lincoln Memorial design there, and it's actually muled with a dime reverse, which will make it extremely, extremely rare and extremely, extremely valuable. So like I said, $138,000 for that penny. Now, another thing you want to look for on the 1999 penny is the 1999 wide AM. You see how the A and the M are not touching? That's exactly what you want to look for on the 1999 Lincoln penny. Now here's an example of one that's sold on eBay, and it's sold for $100, so not too bad. $100, it's not graded. This person just found this in pocket change and sold it for $100 on eBay. Can't beat that. What a profit, man. So on this penny, we want to look for the wide AM. But on the 1999S, which is the proof penny, you want to look for the close AM. So on the regular 1999 business strike, you want to look for the wide AM, and then on the 1999S proof penny, you want to look for the close AM. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos in the playlist to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.